Dear respected viewers, welcome to the video on common linking words and phrases in English. These linking words and phrases are also called transition words or transition phrases. They are very helpful in improving English language skills. These words and phrases make our communication well connected, and they help in smooth transition from one idea to another idea as we move from one point to another point. In this video, we will discuss common linking words and phrases in terms of adding more information, comparing and contrasting ideas, giving examples, adding emphasis, causes, consequences and results, ordering events and sequencing, conclusions or summarizing. Let's start with the words and their respective or relevant sentences. Additionally, the community was additionally supported by local government, and the cat jumped and ran out. Also, they are talented writers and also good readers. Another reason. There was another reason why we attended the party, as well as hardships make us sad as well as wise. Besides, they learn Arabic besides English and Urdu. Furthermore, the building is well furnished. Furthermore, it is secure. In addition to historical books, we have maps and a collection of fine art. Likewise, read the book once a week, and likewise the notes you got from the school. Moreover, they enjoyed cycling on a sunny day, and moreover, it was a holiday. Not only that, you are saving money for your education. Not only that, you are trying to get support from your parents. Even though they were honest, although poor, the students went out although they knew it was very hot outside. But they were very hard working but not very intelligent. Comparatively speaking, the car was faster. Another example is they were comparatively innovative. Conversely, all of the students went home, and conversely, few of them started playing in the park. Despite, she was not late despite the bad weather. Another sentence is, buses are still running despite the snow. Even though they attended the meeting, they reached home early. However, they found an evidence to trace the thief. Nevertheless, the weather became very bad. Nevertheless, both of the teams played very well. Nonetheless, the storm was predicted. Nonetheless, they decided to commence their journey. On the contrary, it was not a good plan. On the contrary, it was a big mistake. On the one hand, on the other hand. We use these phrases as, on the one hand, I am sure of good price and quality, but on the other hand, I am unable to pay the amount of money. or there were 8 or 9 students who came late. Otherwise, be fast, otherwise we would miss the train. Rather, winning by cheating others is not something to celebrate, but rather to regret it. Still, even though they were stuck and do not have the time, they still try to help us. Whereas some people enjoy the snow, whereas others prefer warm and sunny days. While the dog was guarding the sheep, while the cat was enjoying the food. Another example is he felt sleep while studying in the class. Yet they could not spare time for practice, yet they played well and won the match. Now we will discuss linking words for giving examples. Chiefly. This is chiefly an issue in primary school, both for boys and girls. For example, we can better protect the environment, for example, with reusing and recycling practices. For instance, I used to work a lot. For instance, I finished 3 chapters in a single day. Mainly, these butterflies mainly live on nectar. Namely, only one person, namely the manager, opposed the project. Such as, you will be reimbursed for the expenses such as food, travel, and accommodation. Like, they enjoy many types of vibes like classical, jazz, and rock. Specifically, the rule applies to all, specifically those who come late. To illustrate, if you run 1 mile a day, you will burn a lot of calories. As a rule, sandals are not allowed for the safety reasons. As usual, now these are the words to add emphasis. What we are talking about, we add emphasis or we express something to add more to an idea or a point. Then we use linking words. As usual, a bunch of folks came late. Certainly you will be rewarded for your hard work and honesty. Clearly, weather conditions have been deteriorated since the incidents occurred. Especially, residents are much confused, and this is especially true for senior citizens. Another sentence is, they like fruits, especially or specifically apples, banana, and blueberries. We can use specifically, especially interchangeably. Indeed, it was a very nice present indeed. In particular, they admired the courage and determination of crew members. Generally speaking, people amuse themselves with rumors. No doubt, they will, no doubt, bring the matter under discussion again at the next meeting. Obviously, you have been working hard. Of course, they arrived at the venue 50 minutes late, so of course their reservation had been cancelled. Another sentence is, of course there were plenty of dishes being served to visitors. Particularly, keep your office space neat and clean, particularly your reception. Specifically, the bus service is offered specifically for special students. Undoubtedly, this is the best thing you have done for your community. Without a doubt, they are the most honest and intelligent workers I know. Now let's see the linking words and phrases used for causes, consequences, and results. Accordingly, the storm was predicted and accordingly we managed shelter. As it was snowing heavily, they decided to remain indoors and enjoy the coffee. As a result, the train strike was cancelled as a result of strong appeal from the residents. Because we reached school early because the road was clear. Because of many businesses closed because of the policies of the government. Consequently, the company lost a large number of consumers and consequently it had to slow down the production. Due to the whole area was flooded due to consistent and heavy rain. For this reason, she decided not to complain. For this reason, she stayed calm and managed to walk away. Hence, she worked with consistency, hence she won the award. The documentation was complete, hence the committee accepted the proposal. On account of the poor weather conditions, all the flights were delayed. Owing to lack of funds, the company had to cease its operations for a few months. Since it was thunderstorm outside, we stayed at home. Another sentence is, you failed your exam since you did not pay attention to your studies. So, the young children had not seen a tiger before, so they were well excited at the zoo. So that they worked hard so that they could pass the test. That's why, in short form, that's why. You left home late, that's why you missed the train. That's why you missed the train. Therefore, The cell phone is thin and light and therefore very convenient to carry around. Another example, the road was being repaired, therefore they decided not to travel. Therefore, they decided not to. Thus, the demand for skilled people is high. Thus, government is announcing more jobs in this sector. As soon as they start working, as soon as sun rises. As yet, firefighters are trying their best, and as yet no clue has been found. At first I thought the wave was normal, but then I realized it was a hurricane. At the same time, she was afraid of but at the same time, she tried to fondle the cat. The king was kind-hearted and at the same time was suspicious. At long last, ladies and gentlemen, at long last, our guests have arrived. Another sentence is, at long last, the manager is going to hold the meeting. Before, I reached the station an hour before the train arrived. During, they swim every day during the summer. Finally, 3 hours later, the train finally arrived. First, curiosity is the first of all inventions. Curiosity is the first of all inventions. First and second. How we use first, second in a sequence. Let's see the example. Let the first wave pass. Wait for the second. Let the first wave pass. Wait for the second. For a start. Well, for a start, stop overthinking. We use for a start to point the initial things or very beginning of something. That's why we use for a start. For example, in this sentence we use well. For a start, stop thinking. It means first of all you have to stop overthinking. Firstly, you need to wake up early to catch the bus. Secondly, you have to reach the train station. Thirdly, you must buy a ticket for your journey to the airport. Fourthly, get off the train and go to gate number 2. Lastly, get your boarding done and make your way to the sitting area. Meanwhile, all of the students were playing. Meanwhile, she managed to finish her homework. To begin with, it is our sales target. To begin with, let us see the previous records. When they were playing football when the train passed very fast. While the train left the station while he was busy in chat with friends. Anyway. Now these are the words to summarize something, to conclude something, to express our conclusions or summarizing. Anyway, at the end, everything stopped working. In conclusion, my friend In conclusion, I support your project proposal. In other words, they said that the movie was a waste of time. In other words, they did not like it. In short, the manager changed plans many times. In short, he was deciding to continue or discontinue the project. In summary, the dinner was an excellent celebration despite few discrepancies. To conclude, I would like to conclude with few closing sentences. To recapitulate, the main findings of the research project are as mentioned. To sum up, the report attempted to sum up a variety of happenings. To summarize, they prepared a report to summarize the findings. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe the video. Please read the description of the video carefully. There are meanings of difficult words used in this video. The difficult words used in this video are given in the description with their meanings. Thank you once again. Have a nice time ahead. Thank you.